guide the torpedo off on one of these skids. Okay. To put a torpedo in the tube, they line the skid up in front of the torpedo tube, and then lower one of these hydraulic rams and push the torpedo into the tube. Likewise, they use the rams to extract the torpedo from the tube and they need to maintain it. Let me tell you a little bit about some of the torpedoes. The Mark 14 torpedo, the black ones down here that you see, they were used all the way during World War II up to the 1960s. I slept next to one in the torpedo room in 1963 on the boat that got picked up by the Soviet, and it was covered with Submarine, which is significant because of what I'm going to tell you a little bit later. Well, the Mark 14 was a dove torpedo, steam powered, and it went where it was aimed. The propellant was hydrogen peroxide, and the heat source was dilly alcohol. In the 1960s, the Navy developed a Mark 37 torpedo, which is that little green one there. The Mark 37 is electric and it's wire guided. And you shoot the torpedo out the tube and then guide the torpedo to the target with 20 miles of wire. And just float down the torpedo and it worked great. Wow. Now, the torpedo that's used is a Mark 48, the AdCap. It's based about $1 million a copy. It's also electric, wire guided, 28.5 miles of wire, 650 pounds of explosives up forward. The torpedo has a homing device in the nose that allows the torpedo to operate autonomously once it enters the target. It's got another feature that is really cool, and the way I'm going to describe that to you is let you listen to the sound of the torpedo being fired. You like to fire a torpedo? Okay? You want to fire a torpedo? You want to do it? Okay. You're the torpedo. You stand here next to the torpedo fire. You get orders from the fire on. And you do the order. Torpedo room, control, fire on. Okay, water pressure building special high pressure tanks. The torpedo out of the tube and it's on its way. Which is all fine and dandy, except the actual noise is 10 times louder than that. The enemy can hear you for 100 nautical miles in any direction. They know that a torpedo has just been fired. They know who fired it. They know what kind of torpedo it is, and they know where it's coming from. Well, that's not really good when you're trying to shoot a target. So the Mark 48 has another capability. It can swim out of the torpedo tube without being fired. So the noise level goes down significantly. So this is much stealthier. Great torpedo. All right. Remember I talked about Submarine on the torpedo there? Well, there were 66 bunks for enlisted, 77 enlisted people. So some of them had the hot rack. You know what hot racking it is? Hot? Not at the same time. Well, when one guy's on watch, the other guy's in the rack, and they start. So, some of the crew had the hot rack in the berthing area, but when the spooks like we were on board, there wasn't enough space for us. This is where we slept, in the torpedo room. We call those skid racks. They were located on skids, and this is where we slept. Is that a bad thing? No, because on these older boats, the torpedo room was the coolest, quietest place on the whole boat. Right? Even the cooks would sleep up here. The special deck above me here is called a mezzanine. Well, we affectionately called it the bridal suite. And the cook would sleep there, which we always liked as spooks because you make friends with the cooks and the bakers. Because when they were baking sticky donuts at 2 or 3 in the morning, and you were friends with them, if you were on watch, you could go up the ladder, then come down the ladder from control, go to the galley, and say, hey, can I get a tray of sticky buns? I'm sure, you know. Take the sticky buns back up to control. Now remember, it's rigged for black. You can't see anything. You get back to the waiting room, go in, shut the door, turn on the light to see how many sticky buns you have left. Because half of them got ripped off. But yeah, it was really a nice place. Well, Blueback, he did not have a washer dryer. Okay. 90-day patrol, you had to come on board with enough clothes to last you for 90 days. Not only that, Blueback can only make 700 gallons of fresh water a day. That was distilled soap water, and most of that went to replenish the 304 tons of lead acid batteries I had on board. Lead acid batteries use water. They had to be replenished with distilled water. Any water that was left over was routinely used by the galley to prepare and to make dishes and stuff like that. If the crew was lucky, we got to take a shower every 2 weeks. You like to take showers? You would have loved it because on my first patrol, I went for 2 months without a shower. And I had 4 changes of clothes. You want to know how many different ways there are to wear a pair of skivvies? Not only that, but I was hot racking no change of sheets. So we pulled back into Yokosuka, Japan. I volunteered because I was a young tender before at the time. I volunteered to go up on deck to be a line handler so I could smell fresh air for the first time in 57 days. That fresh air smelled so bad, I couldn't wait to get back down below where it was comfortable. We all smelled the same. We all smelled the same. Even on modern nuclear submarines, there's a special smell in the environment of a submarine that takes about 2 days to get used to fresh air. Well, as a final note, the little lady behind the counter at the base laundry during the Costa wouldn't have touched my souvenir. And I ended up having to throw it away. Didn't know what to do with the dumpster. Once I had it not prepared. Okay, well, we're going to go back to the crew's berthing area. We're going to pass the crew's head, which is right on the other side of this watertight bulkhead. The commodes and sinks were on this side, and showers and sinks were on the starboard side. And the showers, since we couldn't use them anyway, were always packed full of food. It's a good place to store food. If you're lucky enough to get a shower, then you had to unpack the shower with all the food and get in there and play. Modern submarines are dictionary.
We didn't have bulkheads like they have here, so I slept right next to him down below.
I like that either.
Yeah, that makes you a good enough fun shot in here.
Sunglasses? I bet those were important down here.
You know Lynn Churchill?
No, I don't.
Oh, he does tours on the boat on Wednesday.
Really? There's a lot of people that I don't know because we all